This will be fun. 1957 3100 pickup truck with a built 400, all chromed out, aluminum heads, all upgraded fully. She's pretty. What we're gonna do is take it down the road, point out any kind of flaws so you know exactly what you're getting when you get here. We do this with every car on the lot. Check us out at maplemotors.com. I do have financing, I do have shipping available. So if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, share this video, and hit like. That helps me out quite a bit. In return, I'll keep these videos coming your way. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Now this is pretty awesome. Digital dash. Go ahead, place your bets. Do you think the horn works? And yes, that's a nitrous button. There's also another one there and everything that goes to it. We're not going to use that today because we don't have the tank. You know, if we had the tank, that'd be pretty sweet. We got some switches down here below the dash. This one's got the vacuum for the brakes, the fuel pump switch, and the electric fan switch. So you can actually cut it on without having all that on, but you want to cut it on now. It'll actually save your battery if you do that after. Try the radio. I'm sure it works. That's the right song for this truck. This thing's pretty sweet. Digital dash. I love digital dashes. They look so good. And that's a Dakota digital. It ain't flashing in person. That's because of the refresh rate on the camera. It's blowing pretty hard too. Horn? Goodness. Make sure that ain't the horn. No, it's not. Where's our wipers at on this thing? Might not have any. I'm looking, but I don't see them unless it's one of these. It's not doing nothing. Where is the wiper switch? I don't know. They're up there. If I find it at some point during this test drive, I'll let you know. Look, I'm breaking stuff. Oh no, it wasn't screwed in. Okay. Thank God. Thought I was breaking stuff, man. Maybe it is broke. I don't know. That's loose. The threads look fine. I'll have to fix that now. Before we take off, looking around the interior on this truck, I was trying to use the tilt on the column. Now I gotta fix things. We'll set that down right there and let's hit the road. Seatbelt is here. And it's clear. I told you I could fix it. It's in there that time. It was just barely in there. Now it's in there. All right. Anything that happens or anything that I see, I put it in my videos, try to give you an honest review. Everything about the truck, by the time I'm done with this, you should know. This one's supposed to be pretty fast. We're about to find out. 400 under the hood. I don't like exactly how close the gas pedal is to the brake, but it's okay. You can get in there. If I wasn't wearing my dad shoes, I'd probably get in there a little better. Brakes feel great with that pump. I put a pump on my car and it didn't turn out like that, but I think my booster's bad. We'll wait for all this traffic while we're doing that. Trying the turn signals out. Looks like it's popping up on the left right here on the dash, but it's not popping up on the right. Last bit of cars are coming by, I promise. All right. Got some slack in the steering, about that much. Just turn it there. turning there, there, and there. Speedometer's working pretty good. Looks like our tach's coming up. The water temperature's at 167. Volts are around 13. Showing the fuel percentage is at 32, and the oil pressure's at 42. Truck's pulling hard. We hit the nitrous button. I'm just playing. Nitrous is not hooked up. Brakes feel good. There's a lot of pedal there. Sweet. Sitting here at the red light, our oil pressure's at 44. Gas gauge is reading about 24. Makes me want to stop. I think I should stop. Get a little bit of fuel. I'm saying 22 now. I think it's evening out. She likes to get up. Guy in a Kia cut it close. Don't you hate when you're driving and then somebody will run real fast right up to your bumper and then cut over at the last minute? Yeah, don't do that. You're going to cause a crash. Especially a Kia hitting a 57 Chevy. I'd have to say something about that. We got gas cap right here behind us. Drive up in here, get some fuel. I'm gonna put about $20 worth of fuel in here. Right now, the gas gauge is up again because we were driving. It's gonna drop back down. It is. It's saying about 22%. That's what it's gonna end up landing on. So, try these windows. Windows are going up slow. Uh-oh. Going up a little slow there. This one over here, that's a little slow too. They're tinted windows. Cool. Let's get a little bit of fuel. Water temperature's at 177. Fuel's at 26 now. We're good. So far, so good. Okay, so their pump was out. So I just went in there and told them to give me 10 on 10. I didn't know how much gas we actually had or if the gauge was true. So we got about $10 worth of premium fuel in this ride. And let's check that gas gauge out. We'll see if it works. I'm sure it does. I love what they've done with this interior. So clean. All right, so turning it on. Oh yeah, we gotta turn our switches on. Wait, we'll do that after. Then turn our switches on. The gas gauge is saying 14. Let's drive around a little bit and watch it climb. Get the tank moving around a little bit. Okay. Water temperature is a little bit high, but it's not overheating. It's right at 212. We've been sitting in the parking lot idling, running around, getting overhead shots, and it's just barely creeping up. It just got to 213 now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get going down the road, because what it's gonna do is cool down as the air is pushing through. It's got one electric fan now. If it was me, I would almost upgrade and get 2 electric fans. That is exactly what I did with my personal ride. Only had 1 at the beginning, and now I have 2, and the car stays cool. So let's get rolling here. We'll cool her off. It's already coming back down just from this little bit of air from the parking lot. And once we get back to the lot, I'm gonna point out chips, scratches, flaws, anything that I can find, so you know the rest about the truck. Just from the little bit of a cruise there, we're already down to 208. It'll be under 200 before we get to the lot for sure. Notice that guy off to the right back there, fist pumping when we came by. All right, turning on our road here. Oil pressure's at 43, water's at 195. Let's get it. Look, clickety clack there. They did that roof line there, it looks good. It back to Maple Motors. What we're gonna do now is the walk around on this truck. I'm gonna point out any chips, scratches, flaws, anything I can find. That way you know everything about it. So I'm gonna pull up here before we get this started. Guys, don't forget, hit subscribe. Also like and share, and I'll keep these videos coming your way. Okay, here we go. We're gonna walk around this truck, point out any chips, scratches, rust, dents, anything I can find. That way you know exactly what you're getting. Don't forget, maplemotors.com has financing, shipping, and 100 detailed pictures. And of course, every Monday, new cars are uploaded on repeat. All right, we're getting back to the truck here. Let's get up and close, personal. Let's look around here. Right in the front, man. It's got a little haziness on the corner of that bumper. You see that? But it looks decent pretty much all the way around. Got some bug marks on there. There's a little scratch there, light scratch there and there. Coming around the grill here though, pretty, looking good. This side, same thing, couple little scratches down here, some bugs. Got a pinstripe running around, little chip there. Open over the fender. Got a scratch down here on the bottom, coming down the lower portion. There's some bubbling in the paint. I've also got a couple little scratches there. Went on down. Little bubbles at the bottom of the door. Like right in this area. Real small stuff. Scratch there. Chrome looks great. Pipes kicked out there. I think that's bird doo-doo. Got a little spot there. Where you going, Jeff? That's Jeff's new Chevelle. No, he's not selling it. He's just trying to be cool. Looks like a light little scratch there. And there. There's a chip right here. And a scratch there. This thing's not perfect shape. It's got some light scratches. I think a lot of this stuff's gonna come out. It looks like little scuffs sitting on top of the paint, except for these. Those are actual cracks in the paint. Coming back up. If you look right here, same thing. It's just sitting on top of the paint. There's a chip there. Light little crack in the paint there. Little scratch. Well, I'll just wipe that off. Almost wiped that one off too. Almost. Spot there. Door handle's got a couple little pitting spots on it, nothing major. Little dimple there. Looking across the back window. Ew, little sticky something. We need to get that off. Let's get around the roof here. Got some pitting on your mirror. Pin striping. Some chips up here in the front. Some chips on your hood here too. That's a pretty engine bay. Whole lot of chrome. Looking over the window. I don't really see any cracks on this side. We'll check the other side here in a minute. Right up here in the corner. Your door, you got some chips though. This is nice. I like how they covered that, like vinyl wrapped it. Your bed rails look nice and clean. And what they've done here is they were unhooking these. I guess it wasn't staying down and locking. So they just unhooked them so they didn't come up. I just picked it up, shoved this in there. The bolts are right here if you wanted to hook them back up. It's very nice in here. Is that the nitrous bottle? There's a nitrous bottle in here. If I'd have known that, no kind of telling what kind of trouble we would have got in. Let's look at it. Can I lift it up with one hand, or am I incapable of doing that? Oh yeah, man, that'd have been awesome. Oh well, probably saved me a ticket. You can see it's tub back here. That looks great. Could at least cut it on and tried the purge. I'm real curious. It's got a purge on the front windshield. Light scratch there. Looking around the back here, let's go ahead and take the tag off. Throw it back here. Looks pretty nice. A little chip there. Couple light scratches right here in the corner. Went on down, up and over. Little chip there. Light scratch here and there. Chrome at the bottom. Chip at the bottom of the door there. Couple little specks along that. Coming on down. Light scuff, people getting in and out. Couple little chips there. And there. Little armor all left on it too. A few spots there. I assume there's a big chip under here. Yeah, there is. I can feel it. I was wondering why they put that on there. Scratch, 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 scratch. All that is sitting on top of the paint. It should buff out. Light dent right here. Very, very light. scratch, scratch, scratch. Man, I'm almost wondering if somebody left those scratches with a dirty chamois. Always spray your chamois out thoroughly. Light scratches there. That's definitely getting in and out of the truck. And this stuff, a majority of it's gonna buff right off because I can't feel it. You just see it kind of sitting on top of the paint. Little spot there. This side looks good on the windshield too. Nice and clean. Couple little ding spots down in here. Scratch, 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 scratch. It's there. I gotta point it out. I told you I would. Couple more. There's armor all sitting on top of this fender too. I need to get that off. Light scuffs. If I had a good speed buffing guy, this truck would turn out pretty nice because all that light stuff will come off. Okay. So yeah, huge tires on the back. Mickey Thompson's. Let's open the door, check this out. I like the interior a lot on this one. It's very clean. I think it was tasteful. They did a good job. Got the couch in here, man. You got the power windows. We'll go ahead and flip some switches. Wait, we'll start it up first. Let me give her a little gas. There he goes. I broke this. Need to put it in there a little bit better. How was it in there? I think they just wedged it, really. It's just a setup for your radio. The AC and stuff is on here. It's not blowing super cold right now. It's almost like it's got bursts of cold, if that makes any sense. Coming on down. Light scratch up there. It's got a nitrous purge right up here. That's pretty cool. Pull up to the show. Psst, psst. How'd that go? Psst, psst. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit subscribe, share this video on Facebook, hit like. I appreciate everything y'all do for me, and I'll keep these videos coming your way. Also, check out the TikTok. I'm trying to grow it. That thing's going little bit slower than I expected, but hey, it's getting on up there. I appreciate y'all following me on that, checking out the Snapchat, and I'll see you tomorrow. I got a lot to do today. Later, guys.